Hello. Welcome to a new thing that I wanted to do. I didn't know what to make for Christmas, so I just wanted to tell you a nice Christmas tale. The Christmas tale that we are specifically going over today is Skeletor Goes to Costco. Skeletor Goes to Costco is about Skeletor going to Costco. I know, that's surprising. And let's just do this. Skeletor is trying to get on with his morning, but of course, it's not that easy. Skeletor pushed a large Costco cart across the store, searching for the only item missing from his daily routine: coffee grounds. He could smell the scent of the food court as he passed by the registers. Children laughed as parents gave them frozen yogurt. A couple picked up a fresh pizza to go, as others took the first bite of their hot dogs. Disgusting, Skeletor thought. These bumbling buffoons will be the next one to feel my wrath. But first, Skeletor had to complete his task and find some coffee grounds so he could get on with his morning. The skeleton continued toward the freezer section, knowing the coffee grounds would just be across the aisle from the chicken pot pie. He passed by several stations, giving away free samples, and surveyed each one with their unnerving levels of kindness.
I bought this membership to get great deals, not to be treated like this,
he said under his breath. Finally, he made it to his destination, and his eyes landed on the only container of coffee grounds remaining in the store: Folger's Classic Roast, Skeletor's favorite. He quickly made his way to the item, pushing the cart without any care for the people in front of him. Many of them could barely move their own carts in time before he drove past them, while hurling insults the whole way.
Finally, it's all mine,
he shouted and began to laugh as he reached for the container. Skeletor felt a strange surge of happiness as he thought about being able to drink his morning coffee. It has been his one solace throughout his inevitable fights with He-Man. However, just as his skeletal hands touched the red container, so did another pair of hands, and he knew who those belonged to.
He-Man, what are you doing here, you boob?
What was he doing here? This wasn't Castle Grayskull, it was Costco. Both men kept one hand on the item, leaving a free hand just in case they need to use their weapons. Well, Skeletor, I was just trying to get more coffee grounds so I can finish up my morning routine, He-Man answered as he maintained a strong grip on the container. I would have never imagined I'd run into you, not to mention that we'd buy the same item. Skeletor glared at He-Man with all that he could muster.
I don't care about your morning routine, fool. Go somewhere else. I've been coming to this Costco now for 10 years. I'm not about to share it with the oversized nitwit like you.
With that, he conjured his staff and threatened to set off a bolt of magic at his enemy. To defend himself, He-Man unsheathed his sword and placed it between the two of them. Dozens of customers crowded around to see what would happen next. Some were afraid and hid behind their carts, while others began to take sides for who they thought would win. Seeing all these people around them, He-Man began to get nervous. Sure, he could take on Skeletor by himself most days, but these people had no way of defending themselves. No one was there to give him backup. He would have to finish this quickly.
Are you afraid, He-Man?
Skeletor asked, taking the joy in the dilemma. He just put his nemesis in.
I just want the grounds. Let me take them, and I'll let you off easy, fool. Not even you could completely destroy a trip to Costco.
He-Man relented, knowing that there was no way to fight Skeletor without innocent people getting injured in the process. As much as he hated letting his enemy have his way, sometimes there was no other choice. Fine, Skeletor, you win this time, but don't try any funny business, or else I won't hold back. Skeletor took the container of coffee grounds in an instant, holding it close to them.
Finally,
he shouted and began to celebrate.
I finally won against you, you babbling blonde-haired buffoon, and everyone got to witness you give up in the face of my power.
At that moment, Skeletor pushed his cart toward He-Man. and shot a bolt of magic at him, cackling as the blonde was barely able to block the attack.
And don't ask me not to try any funny business. You interrupted my shopping trip. I'm going to interrupt you.
He saw He-Man rushing towards him for an attack, but before he could land on Skeletor, he was able to teleport himself out of Costco. He-Man and the onlookers could hear his laugh as he faded away with the coffee grounds. When security finally arrived to ask about the incident, they were unsurprised to learn that they had lost yet another container of Folgers to Skeletor. This series of work belongs to part 1 of the Costco literary universe. What the fuck? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed me messing up on reading Skeletor Goes to Costco. In all honesty, this was just a little fun video for Christmas. I hope everyone has a nice happy holidays. Mine haven't been going really great so far, but I just hope you guys can, have some solace in the holidays. It's a time to be happy. It's time to enjoy. So yeah, I just hope this brightened your day. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys later.